the OMG. So that's why I have to wait to upload this to the episode 1 to the backup channel. I was so tired earlier. I was like Speedy Gonzalez. I was talking a mile a minute, and that's usually like just like I am. But as I stated in the description box, along with those timestamps, I am going to work hard as steel at slowing it down for you guys. Let me see here. I want to do something. I know it's like super late. Like I said, I couldn't sleep. What do you want me to do about it? So I wanted to finish the show, and I'm actually not gonna be able to finish the show because like the list is legit so long. I need to make sure you guys can hear me because even though there's like nobody in here now, oh, so I wanted to finish the show, and I'm actually not gonna finish the show. Awesome, awesome! So excited. So yeah, but what is this about? Okay, so I need to play something for you guys. Remember, it's I mean, we're gonna be like legit about the shit. You know what? I don't know why showing a dark screen. It should be not showing that. I'm gonna try and change that. I am legit gonna try and change that. Um, so, but here we go for now.
Dans notre quotidien, c'est sur Terre où
Perfecto. So that's like share computer. Right. So yeah, that's the intro. Yeah, I decided to go like without music, and I legit found those bubble sounds and that static radio sound on the internet. Resourceful. Yeah, and then I added it to like that the visuals, and I talked about that earlier, but I didn't talk about the fact that I added that. All right, moving forward. So guys, I am sitting here. I'm always trying to do so many different things at one time. I was literally trying to sleep and finish the podcast, and it wouldn't work. So I'm on here for a reason. Like, of course, I'm on it for a reason, but right now I'm trying to. Well, I want. Um, hmm, I want the. I don't want it to be like a black. It's not supposed to be. It is legit supposed to be a. I want. Oh gosh. I had to check to see if it was catching up with the visual. This is why I really love Zoom. Zoom is like really, really like a lot better than StreamYard because it doesn't like pause. And once I get to know how to work everything, I'll be good. Yeah, it's gonna take more time. You know what it is? I have to plan for it a lot more ahead of time, apparently. All right, so we're just gonna move forward then. I'm gonna go ahead and set the reel for the show. Un momento. Oh my gosh. What happened? Guys, I didn't know my mic went out. There you go. What? None of this. Yeah. So I have like a legit mic, a legit stand, but I got it from the company I got it from is not like that. So thank you for bearing with me. Gotta check this sound again. Jeez. All right. Perfect. Yeah, because the thing about it is the 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 microphone was not purchased with the stand. Originally it was, but that shit didn't work. So then I was like, bro, if I gotta get a better microphone, I want a gold microphone. So I got a gold microphone, but the stand was shitty. Let's see here. Un momento. One thing at a time. Yeah. And so then, that being the situation,
Dans
so
notre quotidien, tu sais, sur ta
I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that because you don't even understand how like quickly I found this these like it's just this is the reason why I absolutely will not stop because I know that it's 100% meant to like the way these things just come together, like these images. Okay, so this one that's up for instance, right now, that microphone was legit just the microphone and the blurred out background, right? So then I added my little animation person and then the heart. It's just wonderful. Now that, and you see how that goes with that blue over there? It's awesome. I put that little red heart here, that one there, that boom. It just goes. I love it. And so that is actually how OMG. I'm so sorry, guys. If the sound goes out, I am going to be more mindful of it now. Thank goodness for that green light. Gotta pay attention to that green light. Thank goodness it's dark in here. Yeah, love these studio lights. And light they're up. Oh. Yeah, I was sitting here because I don't have like supervision in here, which is not good for a person like me to not have supervision anywhere. Um, so I earlier had all the lights on and I was, oh my gosh, this is like killing me. Why am I dealing with this? I didn't understand that I could turn them down. So I did that. So yeah, I am legit getting tired now. I knew this would work. Yes. So now I know where certain people that are related to me get it from. Just kind of just like going to your just her butt. It's legit a necessity. That green light tried to go away. All right. So moving forward, we need to do this. Oh, we're still good. Gotta make sure it's on screen share. And guys, I'm not gonna keep you guys all night because I am getting sleepy now. And that was my point of doing this. And also to grow the channel, I thought about incorporating the guys over at Bigo. Those guys are cool. And I will actually shout out to Consumer Life when we do the next chapter 15 for the Boy Knew Too Much over there. Definitely gonna incorporate those guys, Bigo for the beginning, and then prompt everyone to come on over on YouTube because that is ultimately the point. Growing the YouTube channels. Hello. I mean, it just is. And engagement. Really just growing the engagement of the audience, which is the same thing. So I'm going to go back to what we were talking about earlier. What I was talking about. So humbly and graciously, and I am very humbly and grateful that you are listening. I am. Um, so I have like a shitload of life tips to share with you guys that I received. In a perfect little list, and I just wanted to go. And here we go. I talk about what you agree with and what you don't. Now, and because that sound is going in and out, I am going to check that again. Okay, perfect. So moving forward, where am I now? Actually, can get I think out of this one. I think, yeah. Okay, cool. So we were at number 2. Do not hide anything from your doctor. He is not your father. He will not scold you. This is very important, guys, and I'm glad it is. It's not going to take up the whole 30 minutes. We're just going to move forward after this one. But want to talk about this one, why this is important, and why it actually is a life tip. Because for some reason, and if you are a millennial, and if you're younger, I don't know what to say. You know, blessings can be gifts and curses all at the same time. So listen up and listen carefully. It may seem very simple. Don't lie to your doctor. I know, your parents have done it. You're like, oh, I won't do that. Yeah, but things happen. And then you realize that your community's small. You may have grown up with that doctor's somewhat or another person. You never know. There may come a time when you may lie to your doctor. You just never know, but you just don't want to do it. Because all in all, guys, if it goes unsaid, then it goes untreated. It goes untreated, then it goes undone. And it's just as simple as that. And I definitely, definitely get that after serving America in its healthcare industry for so very, very long. Um, Asking the same damn questions time and time again, getting the same answers. It all boils down to hypertension, high blood sugar, heart disease, and IBS. I'm just kidding, but a lot of people do suffer from IBS. I think, and and it comes and goes. I'm having a spell with it. I am very, very. So now my eyes are going to tie, and that's a great thing. So it's like, even if okay, so here's the big issue, right? The issue is the mind, right? My mind will keep going. I'm ready to go to sleep. Then I'm thinking about these things I need to do. Um, oh, melatonin. You know what? I just thought about melatonin. Not to promote the prescription drug taking or anything like that, because I'm not going to get melatonin at all. I'm going to seek it in natural things. So I think I got some chamomile tea. Um, that stuff was expensive, so I expect it to be good and natural, right? No, 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 no. You actually got to read it. And I think I did read that box. I do think that box is okay. My voice may get a little bit more deeper, and I apologize for that because I'm tired and it's like really, really late where I am. Um, but yeah, it's like I'm sleepy, but now I'm finally getting sleepy. I was laying down and I was just like, I cannot go to sleep. It was like a legit problem. So I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do part two. Episode two. Don't lie to your doctor. Don't do that shit. And also, you don't want to do that because okay, first of all, he's a doctor and they talk to other doctors, and then you got people like head doctors. And these things are like on black and white paper, right? That stuff is worrisome to me. Like, I legit will not sign anything through DocuSign. I'm not doing that shit. Um, I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm not going to say not anything, but very minimal things will I sign through DocuSign. The only thing that I will sign through DocuSign is something that I know that's going to go back through the IRS's hand or under their view at some point. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Um, if you can't trust those guys, and those guys can come and do it all, then who can you trust? So that's what I figured. I figure you can trust them. But other than that, I'm not doing DocuSign. It's very weird that because it's like you have to go ahead and agree to whatever you're signing before you sign it, and that's absolutely unbelievable and totally not gonna happen. Not now, not ever. So yeah, and also you got to think about it like so that goes back to the mental health thing, which goes back to not lying to the doctor. If you this DocuSign thing is like if I go in there and I because of some password or code or whatever, say it's me, then you could just do that to another document. And then that could essentially be some sort of a legal document that could have control of my mind, body, or soul. And that's creepy. I don't want anything to do with that. Mm-mm. No, no. Not I, said the cat. And so, yeah. And then the line to the doctor can prompt him to, place things in his legal documented note, that you said this on this day, you said this on that day. They look at that whole bulk, your whole chart. Multiple eyes are on this thing. Eyes that are legally able to be on them, but multiple eyes nonetheless. So this information that is your information is essentially that it is shared, it is viewed, it is studied, it is data. And why lie about that data that's going to your doctor when it is about your body? I think, you got to be able to, it's like the lesser of the evils, you know what I mean? Sort of thing. Find a really good doctor that also believes in holistic treatment. That's going to be really hard to find, but hey, they're out there. There's somebody for all of us. Trust me. All right. And I think that wraps up number 2. And I'm actually going to change that in the title as well. This is great. I'm going to change that in the title right now so we get some more engagement, huh? Just because it's the truth, we're talking about it. Number 3, sex lasts on an average 20 minutes. Do not ruin your life because of this. And this, because I'm getting a little lethargic, I'm actually going to stop and get some water. But I do want to mention, where am I? Oh, you guys can't tell this switching around. That's great. I love this. Let me see here. I do want to mention that. Oh gosh, am I going to keep it real and keep it right, keep it raw, keep it rare on here, or what? I think it's time to be free. It's one of the things that was on my mind. To be quite honest with you, maybe not sex itself, but indefinitely. Well, let me see here. I wanted just ultimate life decisions, ultimate life, where your life is headed and things like that, and things, just all this sort of thing. Yeah, I gotta do something here. I gotta change this. I gotta change this title and here for us, guys, really quickly, since we are getting on this subject. Sex class on average 20 minutes. Lo siento, por favor. Lo siento, por favor. Gracias for your patience. For real. So that was life tips, life hacks. All right, podcast. All righty. And then we need to say, oh, gee, that was like, it took so much out of me. I'm so glad I'm doing this. I really am because it was like legit what I needed to like put me to sleep. And I won't be doing this nightly. Don't worry. Don't worry or get too excited, which that does for you. Um, Nightly, meaning like I'm gonna be doing it nightly, just because of the simple fact that yeah, I don't expect to have to. I don't think I should have to do this in order to go to sleep. That would be a little crazy. That would be getting like a bit much. I'm gonna check the sound again because I'm not looking at anything else. Perfect. Like I'm not in like the live or anything. Oh, whoa. I don't know what that is, what that was, and don't care. Let me see. From the position of it, should have been that one. Be nosy because then I don't want them to be able to. I don't want people to hear me talking about them in this building. Moving forward. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. Sex lasts on average 20 minutes. Do not ruin your life because of this. No. Guys, being melanated is one of the hardest things on this planet in this time, in any time. Like we are the hottest, sexiest whatever everything is species on the planet. And it's been proven time and time again. Listen, other nations. Do not feel jaded, smited, or whatever it is. Be proud of yourself and what you see that is in the mirror. Because I am that. I am proud of myself and what I see in the mirror and all of the other persons I see that look like me. Hello. And we have some damn good, sexy, fine ass people in the melanated community in life for all time. For good. Damn it. You all have even made your moles of beauty out of melanated woman. Jeez. And lie about where she comes from. Jeez, you know what? Whatever. That's all another. It's a whole other conversation. It's a whole other conversation that my mic doesn't want me to have because it's going in and out. Yeah. Going in and out because you know my stream isn't. Damn it. Yeah. Let's check on that. Boom. Love that. I love you guys. I love you, Zoom. Zoom. Step up in the room. No. It was all I wanna do is rub a zoom, and a boom, boom. Shake, yeah. Yeah. So in any event, 20 minutes sex ruins your life. Yeah. Okay. Melanated people, hard as fuck being melanated, bro, because we're so fucking hot. We're so hot. And I don't know what legit happened. I think that because I was taken to that Statue of Liberty as a child, that little harlot spirit might have been put on me, or that Odom spirit might have been put on me. It's gone now. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. Can you see how this would be such an awesome, like, legit radio station? Because every other second, I would like just have to stop and play a song. Now, I don't know if that would be annoying for you guys or not, but I'm pretty sure I'd get it together. Mm, I will. So yeah. So the thing about it is, right? So then I'm just like, oh, and I want to be like completely honest with myself. I, first of all, with the very first person I had sex with, I did not want to do that. Um, yeah, it was peer pressure, like a mofo, and I am very, very, I'm sad and I regret to say that. I regret to admit to that. But it is the truth. The good news is he was very, very hot. Oh my gosh, this is the melanated people, bro. What are you gonna do? He's like a version of Genuine, but he looked much better. Hello. So yeah, but that didn't matter. It really didn't. That's not what I wanted to. I didn't want it to happen at that time, and it that there was different parts to it that just I wanted more, right? And that was pretty. I mean, I was a virgin, so that should have been great. Yeah, but hey, I must have been here before because I just knew that that was like not the end all be all. I knew that it had to be like everything about it, every single thing about it had to be right, like the whole fit, everything. I just knew. I didn't know, but I knew that I had to keep on going. Right, I had to be going, like set my voyage, my Hodem voyage had to be on. Right, I mean, I guess. But I knew that I legit didn't want to be a hoe because I knew about that, like pimps and hoes. And I think that's really gross and disgusting to be like that kind of person. And that's like a whole other story for a whole other time. And I definitely do want to say in this situation, it's, you kind of both are the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're the pimp, because you're still at somebody else's beck and call and you still have to provide services for somebody, even though you're not like doing stuff. You know what I mean? Um, put in any event. So yeah, I'm just saying, the thing is, you want to just, so the sex, the sex, looking on, having a voyage journey for great sex. I knew, number one, that was the person I thought, but I knew that wasn't the person for me. At that time, that's where I thought, and whoever knows. You have free will. Life happens. It's going to happen regardless. And then that's the way that goes. But then also that whole situation, I was like, man, if I stay with this person, we're going to stay together until we like croak and get married. Like that's just the way his family is. That's the way he is. The kind of guy he is. And I was going to be fine with that. A part of me, a small part of me, at first, like a first all of me. But I was a kid and I should, so, I mean, ultimately, I should not have been thinking about any of that shit, period. That is what I should not have been thinking about.
at that time was sex. And I wish that I would have waited even longer. Um, but yeah, it only lasts 20 minutes and it will legit ruin your life because if you make decisions based off of that, oh gosh, I'm just, like, yeah, wear condoms, guys, but they're, I mean, like now, oh my gosh, great, something for me to remember. Now they have like flesh eating disease that you could get from having sex. Like this is the worst. It's like this is literally the worst now. I mean, this is like the worst you could hear. It's like the worst you could get. Um, oh my god. So I mean, I say the worst for me now because I've been in a relationship for a very long time, in favor for a very long time, and um, know for a fact that it's not been like that um, the entire way around, the entire time. So you think about, well, what ultimately, as a person, right, as my personal self, there's a decision to be made here, right? Um, because there's decisions to be made, as in, um, you know, well, there's questions, right? There's questions that you have, and then questions that are gone unanswered. So you say, well, listen, this thing could be happening, could have been happening, could still be happening, could happen again. Whoever knows? You know what I mean? Um, if someone says to you, whatever you need to do to make yourself happy, it's like, what the hell's that gonna mean? You know what I mean? I've heard that before. I'm pretty sure it's different standards now. Um, so then you think about like, well, let's just say that this situation occurs again. I've been faced with, well, will I stay? Will I go? And all this thing, but will it boil down to that question of whatever it takes to make me happy, right? Am I willing to go back at that? And then it goes, so then that boils down to the 20 minutes of sex ruining your life. So if it's really just about that, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say better life decisions need to be made. I'm going to say no. And so it definitely wraps back around to that being life tip number 3. Best life tip number 3. Sex lasts on average 20 minutes. Do not ruin your life because of this. I know you guys thought I was going to come with the whole angle of you're going to have kids early and da 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 da. Yeah, I mean, that's what the neighbors are going through. But no, 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 no. That's, you guys already know that. And a lot of us already live that. Um, it's other decisions. You have to live with these things, man. You have to live with these decisions. And it's like your body, it's yourself, it's the relationship, it's everything. It's everything, man. And you don't get to wash away all that sin. I'm just kidding. We hope so. Um, but yeah, life is something. I think the longer I am blessed to live, I am able to understand the um, the gift and blessing of time. That's for sure. Because I can definitely appreciate youthfulness and youthful age and all of that. It's a time when you can just fuck up and fuck all up in it, right? Because you don't know any better. And even, I mean, even if you have the bestest intentions, your heart is gold and pure. I mean, it's great because it's true and it is, but you're still fucking up. And if you're having fun doing it and you're making it out by the skin of your teeth, but you're still making it out, bro, you're living. That's great. I'm here for it. Um, I'm gonna wrap this up because I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go to sleep now. I think I am satisfied with the podcast for today. It's gonna be a great, great journey, guys. Welcome to the Consumer Arena Podcast Show, uh, episode 2. We're out. I said welcome, and then I said we're out. Mm-hmm. Bye bye. Cheers, something else.